The introduction of new artificial intelligence technologies into schools that enables students to auto-generate essays has the capacity to blow up our entire writing education curriculum and may make us have to rethink it from the ground up. And that might ultimately be a good thing. AI definitely doesn't look like it's going anywhere, particularly in education. I do believe that students will be able to use this technology undetected to complete assignments. I think it's going to be increasingly more difficult for teachers to be able to tell the difference. But there might be a counter effect of that where teachers have to get to know their students even better. Because if you know your students well, you know the kind of things they normally say when they write. And that should prevent some of the cheating that might occur with the AI. And unfortunately, the schools where there is the worst teacher-to-student ratio, it will be more ripe for students to take advantage of this technology and rob themselves of learning. And so I imagine that our inner city schools are going to be particularly harmed by this. How the AI technology will affect the different students. It depends, I suppose, a lot on what subject they're writing about and at what level. So college students, for example, if you're in a science writing class in college and you're doing a sort of busy work short answer that your teacher's given you in a chemistry class, that's not going to be as disruptive for the learner. Because you're already at a level of sophistication where you understand the content. But if you're a younger writer, if you're in middle school and you're writing a history paper and you use AI instead of your own mind to connect the dots in history and make an argument, you've not only cheated on a writing exercise, you've also cheated yourself out of learning the history. The more easily available this is for younger students, the more problems this will create. The fact that this might cause a crisis in writing education might ultimately be to our benefit, because writing is something that we just don't teach very well. It might be a good idea for teachers to change up the format of their essays and to get away from the traditional 5-paragraph essay, because that can become formulaic and the AI will be able to slap that together. We may want to do more innovative essay formats in whatever that might look like in particular classrooms. And ultimately, I think that will be a good thing for teachers, because just like any profession, we can get a little bogged down in doing things the same way all the time. You know what? Teachers always have to evolve with the technology, and the standards, the practices in schools always seems to lag behind a little bit what the latest technology is. And you can always be sure the kids are going to be one step ahead of the teachers. So there needs to be a lot of vigilance on this.